camera worked this time. Once again, we're crossing the Milk River to the south side, still in Canada, where we were yesterday. But this isn't the bridge, this is a different bridge. But oh, it's not here. There used to be a sign here that warned you not to run over the rattlesnake, so. But it's not here this time. Things change. Things change. Here, roll down the window. As we come up to the Milk River. Lots of water. Lots of water this year. Well, it's still June, so why not? Still June, so. If you were on horseback and you crossed the Milk River without drowning, then came up into the coulee, out of the coulee, this would be quite the panorama. And like I say, this is just the West Butte. Over there through the haze, now you can hardly even make them out. There's the center and the East Butte. Well, there's the center there. Way over there is the East Butte. We'll be going that way. We'll be heading east in a minute, down this Black Butte trail. We'll see what we can see there. Now I'm just running this video here because I can't say many times, often. I don't even know if I can say often, but I've been here before. I've been to this junction before, and there's a T. And I always go to the left because that takes you back towards Coutts. And I had thought at one time that I was going to go through the Aden customs just to have a chance to drive between the buttes of the Sweetgrass Hills. But once again, I'm thwarted on that one, and that ain't gonna happen. So here I am once again at this intersection. Ooh, somebody's coming from that direction. I am actually going to go that way to the east, but I'm going to go to this Black Butte road. That's the way I usually go. So, C-Jack, turn left. And then C-Jack, roll up his window like a madman. Then I'll shut this off. I know he needs to see the dust. While we're just pedaling down this road towards the turnoff for the Aden crossing, maybe I'll tell you another story. This must have been 10 odd years ago when I was working for Co-op. I had been the driver for Co-op for a few years. I love being the driver because you got out of the yard and you got to explore and you used your maps and you used your sense of direction and all that sort of stuff. Sort of like what I'm doing here. I love doing that sort of thing. Anyway, I had circumstances were such that I ended up becoming the yard foreman, and was no longer the driver. But our new driver, who actually didn't last too long, was from Winnipeg, Manitoba, and you could draw a detailed map of the Indian Reserve, the north side, and then you'd get a phone call from him from McLeod that he totally missed it. He was a city slicker, had no sense of direction. Eventually went to work for the mines, driving those great big huge trucks. But anyway, somewhere in there, when I had built quite a reputation as a shed deliverer, delivering sheds, because with my 5-ton, 18-foot deck, with the anyway, 18 or 24-foot deck with a piggyback forklift, I could deliver sheds that I shouldn't have been able to deliver. And of course, the bigger the shed, the bigger bigger sheds people wanted, and it was more of a challenge. But anyway, I heard that they got a phone call from the border crossing at Aden that they wanted one of our garden sheds, and I don't think it was all that big. It might have been an 8x12 or a 10x12, nothing spectacular. And of course, I wanted to deliver it because I know where Aden is. I know where Aden is. I know where, because I've been by, just like today, I've been by the turnoff for Aden. I know where it is. I probably even had Google mapped it at one time or another, so I was as intimately familiar with the Aden border crossing as you can be from Google Maps. Anyway, and of course the new driver went, "Oh, I could probably find it," and I was, "No, well, it doesn't matter. You don't have to. I'll take the day and I'll deliver it." So this went on and on and on, and the weeks passed, or the week passed, and then 2 weeks passed, and finally I asked them at the office, what the heck happened to that Aden delivery? I was so looking forward to doing that. It would have taken me all day from Pincher Creek to get down here to deliver the shed and then come back again on a drive like that. But apparently the Customs Canada, or whoever, Canadian Border Service, whoever it was who were originally talking about it, canceled, I believe. I was going to say they decided to get it from somebody else, but once again I've done the Google search thing, and as far as I can tell, there is no shed there. So anyway, that's the story. I almost got a chance to cross or come right up to that boundary and drop off a shed, but it didn't happen. So I still haven't had a chance to cross at Aden. But anyway, that's that story. And I thought I'd just stop and get this, because that little cabin there with the, I don't know how many times it was photographed, and this time we're getting close enough that you can almost see Center Butte, and the east one's just over the hill there. Power lines stretching to infinity. Anyway, I thought I'd stop and take a picture of this just because it's cool. Didn't realize the camera was still on its ready to roll mode. I think this is called Pinto Creek or something like that, or coulee. There's a bit of bog down there. Set. Shift gears. And then there's the West Butte. We'll rise up. Or not. There's a lot of this. And a lot of people aren't interested in this at all. And guess what? Oh, geez, that hurt. I'll get to, when I reach the end, then I get her back in the crops again. When I reach the end, I'll get to turn around and drive all this back again. Doesn't that sound like fun? Well, this is nothing super special. I'm running out of gears here. But here's, oh, Black Butte! I betcha, betcha, betcha. This is Black Butte. It just rises up out of nowhere. It's like I say, look at the bald prairie. I betches. Hey, you can't even see it. This is Black Butte, the namesake of the road. I wonder if there's a little widening I can pull over. Palaver. Like right here. Too bad, I just got the air conditioning going. Oh shit. Like I was telling you. Yeah, let's start off. Yeah, well, let's go. I'm wandering back and forth. Blow the dust off this. This is an attempted one of those. Attempted Sweetgrass Hills. Only didn't quite grow up like its siblings. But still, oh, there's a deer. I don't know if you'll even see it. Bouncing, oh, it's slowing down. Just past that first post on the left. Moving away at the bias. I see Badlands in the background, so that's probably Milk River. And this is, I think some of this is the Pinhorn Grazing Reserve, but they have done, there is cropland, obviously cropland. But anyway, this is amazing. There's a little bellgrass. I don't know what the little yellow flowery thing is. I have to look it up when I get home. Oh, there's the meadowlarks flying towards us, kind of. And landed behind that rock. And chortled at us. I'm going to just pause this and go down and walk along the road and get it from a different angle. A little further down the road, there's some of the, I don't think it's basalt, but it's sure, I mean, it has that stacking, you know, almost, maybe it is, I don't know. So, if events had turned out, geological events had turned out differently, it's possible that we could have had one of the Sweetgrass Hills on the Canadian side of the line. I wonder what we would have done with it. Probably turned it into a ski hill, or I don't know. As it is, it's just part of ranch country. I don't know if you can even see any of the other, no, you can't even see the other buttes. Because we're opposite the East Butte. So there's no point, well, I'm just going to peek around the corner. Let you look at this from a different angle. I always try and imagine, you know, can you, oh, there's the East Butte showing up there. Can you imagine on horseback, you know, is there a trail that you're following? Is there no trail? Is it an Indian path? Is there an old Métis cart, you know, beyond the other side of the West Butte there, way down there on the other side of the Maria's River, not Maria's River, on the Missouri? Is Fort Benton, because of the, oh, possibly, but the other way over here, the blue haze in the horizon might be this Cypress Hills, where there could be Mounties at one point, but before then would be trading posts. This valley here, instead of cows, Could all just be buffalo. Or like this, just grass, because the buffalo are somewhere else. Quite amazing, quite amazing. Oh, I should have my face this way in the sun, sorta. And I'll try not to give that old man gasping for air in the blazing sun look. And yeah, so this is what I came all the way out here to see. Because the 49th parallel is between this road and, I mean, the Aden border crossing was just back a little ways there. So this is a country that the Border Commission would have either been surveying, or their border rangers might have been hunting for buffalo or scouting for water or grass, all that good stuff. So it's great to be here. It's great to be here. Look at that. Little motorbike. Huh. Somebody checking the cattle? Don't they do things on horseback here anymore? Anyway. Here's one sort of for Lloyd. It's not quite the same area, and it's not horses, but he's got cattle all standing on the gate here. Move out of the way for me, or just they look just the cows look they've just been branded not too long ago. There we go. Wasn't so bad now, was it, girls? And they'll go just back to grazing. There's cowboys. I never thought they would have been riding way out here. I just thinking to myself, holy mackerel, that'd be a long ride. Here's their trailer. That was kind of neat. Trying to see him in the rearview mirror, but not really. Oh, there's nobody there. I thought it was moving. Big body of water here. It said something about the Lost River. And there's Canal River. Anyway. Lost River Ranch I thought was on the other side, but here's a big body of water. And those guys had the perfect office. Get the world, see the world out there from their desk. Paying may not be that great, but the perks. It's the lifestyle they're after. Yep, that's it. Well, I should have filmed it as I was turning around, because I ran into a dead end. So I'm on my way right back now. According to my map, I thought that it would lead us down at least into the river valley, and we'd see the river one more time, but it ends up in a yard that the cowboys use to sort cattle, and it just tees and dies. You know, looking at the map, it kind of looks like it, on one of them it could be a T, but it looked like it kept going. But that's as far as that goes. There may have been something I missed, but you know, I got a pretty good idea. I really thought that I was going to get to see the river again, but that's all right. I got a pretty good idea what the country is like in here. And this cattle country in here. And it's made for cattle. There's the East Butte, way off in the haze. Fence is over there, but otherwise, here we are. Oh well, back the way we came. We knew that was going to happen. Well, here, let me show you. Look at how wasteful I'm leaving my engine running. Now there's the map, and You see the square block, that's probably that ranch thing, and then back just a little over here, I can't even see it. It things and it goes up and over and then down to the right. I think that's what I got on my map, but see the distance it is from the river? I still don't think I'm going to end up down at the river. So it looks like, oof, what I can see from here is as close as I'm going to get to the river. I just don't see the point of traveling all the way down this little trail here, only to end up in a pasture like this and no nearer the river than I was before. You know how I hate to go backtracking. I prefer to make loops, but so this is the way it is. So if I had a zoom, I'd zoom there on those river badlands. Way over here, you can see we're almost directly north of the East Butte and the haze there. So I consider this relatively successful, especially seeing Black Butte. I think that might be that little bump on the horizon there. Or maybe the one over there, I don't know. Anyway, I found Black Butte, hooray! And I'm really darn close to the 49th parallel and the Boundary Commission route. Can you imagine when there was no fences, no towns, all your supplies are coming from Fort Garry by ox wagon across this? Somewhere they would have had to cross the Milk River at that weird route I was telling you about. 8 miles down and 30 miles back across before you could actually get back towards the 49th parallel. Hostile Indians, although they proved not to be that hostile. But anyway, yeah, so here we go. I've made a loop and I've got to backtrack, and maybe I'll even stop and have my lunch beside the Aden Bridge again, or the old man river, or the Milk River crossing there, and then we'll find out what I'm going to do for the afternoon.